question for today is, do opposites attract? Well, it depends on how you define opposite. So the studies have shown that opposites don't attract, that it's a myth. However, our differences in one another in relationships are drawn to each other. So in many respects, we're drawn to a person that is of similar beliefs, values, attitudes, morals. We're attracted to a person of similar education. All of that is true. However, we're drawn to differences in other people when it comes to personality characteristics. That's not an uncommon scenario. In fact, I see that all the time in my practice. Maybe it's the introverted person attracted to the extroverted person, or the person who is intense attracted to the person who's more laid back, or maybe it's the person who's a conflict avoider attracted to the conflict approacher. So why is that? Why would we be attracted to differences in someone else? Well, maybe it's because we value those characteristics in that other person, and we want to be more like them. We want to learn from them. We want to grow from them and challenge ourselves to be more like them because we admire it. That's not an uncommon scenario. Maybe it is that tension, that conflict of our differences adds spice and challenge and maybe a little bit of passion in our relationship. And that's another reason why we might be drawn to someone of different personality characteristics. Or it may be that we're drawn to someone that reminds us of our father or our mother. And maybe that's different in our own personality, but we're drawn to that familiarity and that similarity in someone that we love and we respect. Now, on the negative side, maybe we're drawn to that person because we rely on them to be maybe the conflict approacher. Maybe it's a codependency. Maybe we rely on them to speak up or to arrange social gatherings because we're not good at it. The hope is that that's not the reason we're drawn to them, or it's something that we can change. So let's just assume that there are differences in your relationship with your partner. Maybe differences in your personalities. What do you do about that? How do you deal with that? Well, the first way is to accept the differences. Accept that we're all different, but maybe specifically in your relationship, those differences are pretty drastic or significant. Now, John Gottman, who is a marriage therapist and has done a lot of research on relationships, he has found that 69% of problems that couples have never get resolved. And that's why he's all about managing problems, not resolving them, but managing them. So accept that we're different people, that we have different personalities. The second thing that you can do is seek to grow, to learn from your partner and grow and challenge yourself, maybe to be more like them. The third thing is to value the differences, to respect the differences in your partner and recognize and appreciate that those differences are actually a good thing, a positive thing. And we also can benefit from learning how those differences can increase our challenge and our ability to be better as individuals. I am reminded of Proverbs 27:17 that says, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." We can grow from our relationships. We can learn about other people's characteristics that maybe we don't possess, as long as we remind ourselves that we're a team and we remind ourselves to be flexible with one another and recognize that different isn't bad. Don't focus on right or wrong. Focus on different, because we're all different. We were created differently in God's image, and we're all different people, but we can learn and grow from one another. I challenge you to learn from your partner and grow as a result of your differences. Until next time, Dr. Tony Ferretti, signing out.